crafting and building has just been updated to 1.20, which brings new features like archaeology, sniffers, camels, a new biome, and most importantly, armor trims, my favorite feature of the update, with over 16 different types of armor trims and each one having their own unique style. Today I'm going to collect my best armor trim combination, which involves rib armor trim on the helmet, silence on the chest plate and leggings, and snout on the boots. So will I be able to get them while exploring the game's most dangerous structures? Well, watch until the end to find out. So I started off by combining two of my elytras to get a fully repaired elytra, and also in between episodes I did some cleanup and added some banners, added some armor stands, tamed a dog. I also killed a drowned while AFKing my mob farm and got a trident, which was cool and all, but that's not what I wanted at the time. I needed mending in order to repair my armor so that I can add the armor trims on it. And lucky for me, a while back while looking for a pillager outpost, I came across a village which I can use to get a mending villager. So all I had to do was do some math and make another portal in the nether, which led to the village. But before that I had to restock on some rockets, so I AFK'd the mob farm for gunpowder and then crafted some rockets. Then for some reason I crafted the new 1.20 brush, which I never end up using. I mean, I used it to clean my floor, but apart from that I never actually end up using this thing. That was a waste of time, I think. Anyways, the next day I crafted a lectern, then went to the nether, then created another portal which led to the village, if my math was correct. And it turns out that it was, because I found myself in the middle of a village at night, so I had to sleep before the villagers in this village die, like how my villagers died to zombies. Anyways, the following day I trapped a villager inside a hole to trade with. But before I trade with a villager, there's something you need to know. In normal crafting and building, you can't tell what book a villager is selling unless you trade with a villager, and then you'll get to know the book. But to get over that, I installed a texture pack that allowed me to read villager trades before I even traded with them, which allowed me to reset a villager until I got mending. But the only downside about this texture pack is that it doesn't show the durability on your armor and tools. But apart from that, it's a very useful texture pack. Also, the villager that I trapped in a hole was not resetting his trades, so I had to find another one. And once I did, I trapped him inside a hole and started trading. And 3 minutes later I got mending, but it was selling for 30 emeralds, but I had a plan to make it cheaper, so I locked in the trade. And my plan was to get bad omen, then start up the raid farm for the hero of the village effect. So I started running the farm, and after some time I was done. And when I opened the chest, I got almost 2 stacks of emeralds and some extra totems of undying, which I stored inside my shulker box. After that, I went back to the village to level up the villager so that he can sell me the mending books. And after I did that, I bought 3 mending books. And when I went back home, I added the books on my helmet, elytra and leggings, but I forgot to record it, so yeah, that was dumb, I guess. Anyways, when I went back home, I crafted 2 fletching tables, then a bunch of sticks which I stored inside my shulker box. Then I went back to the village to trade with Fletchers for emeralds so that I can buy 2 more mending books. And once I did, I went back home and added mending on my boots and chest plate. And now because my armor had mending, it was time to get armor trims. So I started off by going to the nether because I wanted to get the rib armor trim first, which can only be found in nether fortresses, and I remember correctly that I never looted any of the chests inside my fortress, so there was a chance that I would find one inside the chests. So I started searching. While searching, I found my first wither skull and I collected it and continued with the search. Then I got my second wither skull, and not long after I found another one, and now I had 3. And on my way out of the fortress I found another one, and now I had 4. But since I wasn't having any luck finding the armor trim in this fortress, I decided to go look for another one. But instead I found a bastion, and instead decided to get the snout armor trim. So I started by shooting the brutes and the piglins inside the bastion, then made my way on top of the bastion to clear out the middle area so that I can loot the chest. After that I was able to go down and loot the first chest, which had a piece of ancient debris. Then I made my way on top of the bastion where I looted the chest and found the snout armor trim. And after looting the rest of the chests, I found another one, which brought my total count to 2. And before I left, I looted one last chest and got a netherite upgrade template, which I now need if I want to turn stuff into netherite. After looting the bastion, I went back home and applied the armor trim on my boots, which was looking cool. But now I needed to go back to the nether so that I can find another fortress so that I can get the rib armor trim. And this time I remembered to bring some fire resistance potions with me. And after spending some time in the nether, I finally found another fortress, and the first chest that I broke had the armor trim in it. Well, that was easy, I guess. Just ignore that. Once I got back, I duplicated the armor trim and then saved a copy in my chest. After that, I went mining for more diamonds. After I went back, I duplicated the rib armor trim 3 times and then applied it to my armor, which was a waste of diamonds, I guess. But now I needed to prepare so that I can go and loot an ancient city. And to find the ancient city, I was going to use Chunkbase, a website that allows you to locate structures in your world. All you have to do is place in your seed and then look up the structure that you want to find. After that, I wrote down different coordinates for different ancient cities on a piece of paper, and now it was time to get the silence armor trim. So I collected some wool from my farm and started heading towards my first ancient city. On my way there, I found the new 1.20 Cherry Grove biome and decided to get some wood and saplings so that I can regrow some of the trees back at home. Okay, I think I collected enough cherry blossom wood, plus we have the saplings, we can grow more back at home, so that's that done. I also found a village which I'm obviously going to steal their wheat, because you can never have too much bread. The ancient city is supposed to be underneath this mountain, so let's see. Okay, I hear a skulk sensor. Okay, I found it. Yeah, this is deep dark territory. So there's a shrieker over here, which I don't want to set off. Okay, let me try and fly through here. Okay, there goes the darkness. Okay, I'm inside the ancient city, and now we just have to search the chests and hopefully we find the armor tree. Where am I even going this way? You know what, I'm just going to change my direction. Oh, there's a chest, okay. I should be able to open this without anything going wrong. Okay. Also, I'm trying to get swift sneak if possible. Ooh, an enchanted golden apple. Let's go. And mending, let's go. I don't need a boat. Also mending, yo, do you know how rare it is to get mending in this game? So somehow I lost the footage of me looting the rest of the ancient city, and I got the silence armor trim and the ward armor trim all in the same ancient city, so that sucks. Anyway, after I got back with the loot, I brewed up some night vision potions and then went mining for more diamonds so that I can duplicate the armor trim. Once I did, I duplicated the armor trim 4 times and then added it on my chest plate and leggings. After that, I added Swift Sneak 3 on my leggings and Respiration on my helmet because somehow I forgot to add it in the last episode. After that, all that was left to do was add mending to my tools. So I went to the pillager outpost and then killed a pillager captain. Also, while waiting for the pillager captain to spawn, I went ahead and mined some ores around the area which I could smelt and then get XP to fix my tools once I get mending on them. After that, I did a raid, then went back to the village to buy some mending books, then added mending to my tools. Then I mined all the ores I got with my fortune pickaxe, repairing it at the same time, and then I smelted the copper and the XP I got from the furnace, repaired my silk touch pickaxe. After that, I got lucky and got 2 tridents while AFKing my mob farm, so that was lucky and now I have 3. But that's it for today's video. I got the armor trims, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.